Well, good morning, Greenfish Nation. We had about 1.5 inches of rain last night. We're going to head down here to a new lake that we've never been on, Lake Bob Sandlin, just south of Mount Vernon. So we're going to get out here and see what kind of experience we can have on this lake. So you guys stay tuned to Greenfish Nation for a little Bob Sandlin action. Hey guys, this is John with Greenfish Nation. I want to thank you for joining us today on how to be a better fisherman. I want to talk with you today about the difference in being a chunk and wind kind of fisherman and being a scientific fisherman, okay? So today we're out here at Lake Bob Sandlin. We're post-front conditions. We're going to be using our deep dive out by Johnny Schultz on Fish the Moment. Guys, I can't impress enough on you how much success I've had with this app. I've only got just a little while to fish today, but I want you guys to take a look at all of this with me. To be a chunk and winder, it takes no effort at all, guys. You just get your rod and reel and some lures and you go out to the lake or the pond, wherever you want to go, and you just chunk and wind, and you may catch some fish, you may not. It's not real hard most of the times to go out and fish a pond. Most times you can fish a pond in 30-45 minutes, maybe an hour. You can cover all the water column, top, middle, and bottom. And if the fish are biting, you're going to catch some fish. But today, we've came out here to Lake Bob Sandlin. I have never been on this lake in my life. I'm using the Fish the Moment app, deep dive, as I said. We are going to go by this app and we're going to try to catch a few fish. So you guys stay tuned to Greenfish Nation out here, and let's see what we can pull up on the old deep dive app. Today we're learning to be a better fisherman. There we go, guys. There's number one. I don't think he'll keep. I think they got to be 14 inches here, but we'll give him an old measure and see, and if he is, well, we'll put him in there for photo day. Oh yeah, I can make him 14. Well, there's number one in the back of the creek on a flat bank with a red rattle trout. Just like the old app called for. Reckon that's why they might have been there, guys. Look at there. Smells fresh to me. All right, guys, today we're talking about the difference in a chunk and wind fisherman and an educated angler. I want to tell you some of the things that I do to help educate myself. I do exactly what you're doing right now. I spend a lot of time on YouTube looking at different channels and different techniques and methods, and I learn a lot from that. I don't care how long you've been fishing. If you've been fishing 5 minutes or 50 years, if you'll learn something if you'll pay attention. Another thing I do is I get on Google Earth Pro and I look at different spots on the lake, and you can check, different times of the year or different years, see different lake levels. You can set waypoints. You can map all that stuff out: creek channels, ditches, laydowns, rock piles, channel swing banks, docks that have a creek running by them or something like that. You can get all that squared away. That's a really good thing to do there. Another thing I do is I study just paper lake maps. One of the most important things you can do, if you know somebody that fishes a particular lake, if you can kind of get them to let you in on a few secrets, that's always helpful. I try to, call a few buddies and ask, hey, have you ever fished so-and-so lake or this or that, and this time of year, and, kind of get some direction from them. But that's all part of being an educated fisherman. Another thing you can do to be educated is just learn how to read seasonal patterns and learn how to fish a pattern instead of just chunking and winding. Okay, that's going to be in another video, the pattern development, how we do that, but we kind of touched base on it today a little bit. All right, guys, we're going to look at that deep dive out again. We're in the afternoon portion. Shallow. We're still going to be in about 56-degree water. We're going to be protected area here. A lot of good grass back in here, though. Might be what we need, is some good grass. Well, there you go, guys. There's fish number 2 on a little red crankbait. Not too bad. Hey guys, it's John again. Hey, I want to let you know we've had a pretty good day out here at Bob Sandlin. The wind has been about 10-15 miles an hour. It's blown out of the north, the west, and the south. But we went by the old deep dive out. Today we're supposed to be using flat-sided orange crankbaits, light colored jerk baits, an umbrella rig. I did not throw an umbrella rig. I had my success on the flat-sided orange or tiger crawl crankbaits. So I just wanted to show you guys here a couple fish that we caught today. Get a hold of these little rascals. So we fished for a couple hours. Brand new lake, never been here before. The deep dive out put us on these fish. We were fishing in the back half of the cove. We were throwing a flat-sided fire crawl crankbait, just like the old Alps said to do, and I would say that we were pretty successful. I wouldn't gripe about it none. I've had a lot worse days on new lakes. So anyway, we're gonna get these dudes off these culling markers and let you guys get a look at them here. Probably one of them weighs about 1.5 pounds and the other one about 2.5 pounds. They both come off of a little flat area. I'm gonna go ahead and pitch these guys back in the water so we can catch them again another day. Not too bad. They both came off of flat areas at the back, in the back half of the creek. I found some grass lines. Fish, you know, are linear beings. They like to travel along any kind of a line. Creek line, grass line, tree line. These guys just happened to be on the edge of a grass line that was in about 5 foot of water, and it dropped off to about 15 foot in the creek. And anywhere I could get close to timber with that rattle trap and not get hung up, I seemed to at least get a bite or two. Did capitalize on 2 of the 4 bites that I got. So, but guys, I want to appreciate you for joining us today. I really do thank you. I'd like for you to subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. Checked our analytics last night, and about 67% of my returning viewers are not subscribed. So go ahead and click that subscribe button. Hit that little bell over on the side. Turn on your notifications. It won't bother you a bunch. It'll just let you know that, hey, they dropped a new video today. Guys, I hope this has given you some clues on how to be a smart angler versus a chunk and wind type fisher. I want to thank you guys for joining us today.